Apple Computer. That's what we have. A daily chart, 10/6/2013. We're going to take a look at the actual price volatility that Apple has been experiencing with their new telephone launch. One of the things that we did, we had rallied up. Remember that Mr. Icon has been a big player behind it and talking about how many shares he bought and owns and whatnot. We had the huge gap down here to 450. We ran all the way up here where we had that major reversal on 9/24. We came down, we tested all the key daily simple moving averages. At that time, it was the 10, 20, and 50. We've rallied back up since that last reversal. That low there, just so people know, was 478. Now we're back approaching the resistance levels are going to come into play right up here where this reversal happened. This is where we rallied up off of the lows. And what I am going to show is on the weekly level is that you can clearly see where that top end is going to be, and that wall of resistance in the short term is going to be 496 on Apple. So we're going to be buying the lower end of these support levels. That 10-week simple moving average is at 480. That's a very important key moving average on this weekly chart. So it's very important that when we buy the dips that we're buying that lower end of this support level on the weekly chart, which is right around 476 is where it made the body of that low. Okay, the underliner was 473. As soon as we start hitting back up here at these resistance levels, we're going to look at how to take it short on an intraday level only. So within the broader ranges, let's just take a look at the monthly chart. It gives us a good snapshot here of where that monthly support level is. That lower end right now, that monthly body part of this bar is 477. But once again, every time that we get right up here where that reversal was, this is where the stock runs into trouble. So as we approach the $500 level, we're going to be very mindful of the $500 levels right here. That's the wall of resistance. Until we close above 500 and close above 500 and consolidate on a closing level above 500, it's going to be very hard for Apple to take out these last highs at 510. Now, granted that the earnings and the quarterly earnings will come up here in the middle part of October, and volatility will even be higher, but I'm just going to tell the MMTs that until this thing consolidates and bases, or we consolidate that $500 price target, we're not going to get above the 510. We got to take out these last high reversals over here, and that was 513.74. So when we take a look at it on a 60-minute level, we can see what the ranges were down here. This is where the dips, people were buying the dips. So this has been the range over a period of time on a 60-minute level. And it's good for intraday trading. Its volatility is starting to pick up in the dollar price high-low ranges on an intraday level. So once again, this particular level up here at the 491 area is where the last 60-minute reversal occurred. You can see the price volatility. So it's about getting the intraday low wholesale entry, and on an intraday level is trading the ranges that Apple provides, both for the long side and the short side. Once again, I will just tell people that the name itself has a lot of volatility until we close above 500. That's the neckline. We have to close above that 500 level in order to get back up to the 520 level, meaning that we have to consolidate at much higher prices, and the buy side volume has to be at least 3 times normal average daily volume.